Life repeats when the same structural mechanisms remain active. Patterns organize perception, emotion, cognition, and behavior under specific conditions. They form to stabilize survival and conserve energy during stress. Once established, they continue operating until structure shifts. Repetition is therefore mechanical, not moral. And so here are 9 mechanisms that explain why life repeats itself. 1. Adaptive loop formation. Patterns form through repeated biological and psychological responses to pressure. They stabilize behavior when flexibility once felt unsafe. This is when the same reaction appears even in a different context. 2. Predictive efficiency. Bias. The brain reuses familiar responses to reduce uncertainty and conserve energy. Efficiency is prioritized over flexibility. This is how you return to what is known, even when you intend something new. 3. Event structure misattribution. Surface events are treated as causes while deeper mechanisms remain unseen. Attention fixes circumstances instead of recurring internal responses. Often, situations change while outcomes quietly repeat. 4. Familiarity-reality conflation. Repeated experiences feel true because they are predictable. The nervous system equates familiarity with safety. This is where harmful dynamics feel normal and healthier options feel foreign. 5. Insight-execution gap. Cognitive awareness does not override embodied responses. Without regulation, insight remains non-operational. You may clearly understand the pattern and still feel compelled to repeat it. 6. Identity fusion process. Patterns attach to identity to preserve continuity. Adaptive responses are misinterpreted as essence. Change can then feel like losing yourself rather than updating a response. 7. Moral amplification effect. Judging patterns increases internal threat signals. Threat strengthens defensive repetition. Self-criticism often reinforces the very loop it condemns. 8. Visibility threshold principle. Patterns cannot shift until they are recognized as patterns. Before recognition, they are experienced as reality. This is the moment inevitability becomes observation. 9. Awareness differentiation. Mechanism. Awareness is not generated by the pattern. When awareness separates from behavior, repetition loses authority. The loop no longer feels identical to you. And so we realize, repetition is structural, not moral. Patterns persist because they once ensured stability. Seeing ends misidentification, not history. Orientation precedes change. So we ask ourselves, what keeps repeating beneath changing circumstances? Where am I confusing familiarity with truth? What am I trying to fix instead of see? What shifts when I observe without judgment? Patterns are adaptive histories in motion. Awareness clarifies without force. Repetition loosens when structure becomes visible. And you are the sacred intelligence that remains when repetition is no longer mistaken for who you are.